160cc intermediate and expert.
Parang superbike kanina, oh.
So, rider. Ito yung mga 160. So, VR Suba, Clifford Bacchus.
After this, we have the Ducati Cup and then the MTRT Maxi Scooter 185 class. At first order of business right now, Kirk Thomas Domingiano leading the way, P1, followed by VR Suba. Sabi nga ni Suba na his goal is always to win, di ba?
Yes.
And he's kind of done that throughout this entire season. He's dropped a couple of races here and there, but has been very, very dominant in all the different categories.
Underbone, scooter.
Oo, lahat eh. Impressive talaga to si Kuya Suba.
And hopefully, yun nga, diba, dahil dumadami yung racing team and madaming interested pumasok ngayon sa motorsport, mas mabibigyan sila ng opportunity and magiging competitive even siguro kung may mga compensation and salary and benefits na sila ngayon sa existing team nila. Tataas. Hindi lang competition sa karera, pero pati yung mga incentive na nakukuha nila or offer sa iba't ibang team. Talagang yun yung gusto naman ng lahat, na tumaas yung level. Hindi lang ng pace, pero lahat. Maging prestigious yung karera, better benefits dun sa mga rider para talagang mas makontinue nila yung craft nila, mas makapag-focus sila na just to improve their skills.
Because you know, most sports dito sa Pilipinas, maybe except for to a certain extent basketball and volleyball, a lot of the athletes have day jobs.
Yes.
Diba? It makes it a little bit difficult to for practice, diba? Mga ganyan, mag-ensayo, focus on your craft. Medyo mahirap talaga eh.
Yeah.
But that's really the reality of life. So it's but like Rainiel said, man, if you're able, if we get there, but we have to get there together, diba?
Yes.
Sabay-sabay tayo lahat eh.
Sabay-sabay. That's why we have to get the level up. This platform that we have, yung Psbk platform and all of these organizers, dapat iangat natin sila. Diba? So para angat natin sila, it becomes exciting to the sponsors, you know, and that's where the money is. Diba?
Saka I'm sure yung mga ibang brands like Marvin is using a BMW. Papayag ba sila na ganun lang yung representation ng brand nila?
Papayag yun, kuripot yung mga yan.
Even
malayo sa BMW
course,
dati. Mas gusto ko BMW dati. Ngayon, BMW, wala talagang, I don't see anything exciting that they do. But ako, mas gusto ko pa si Kawasaki. Si Kawasaki representation nyo, kasi I think they're really not, like, companies like BMW is not focused to racing. They're not really in tune with the riders. That's what I feel. No? Being a BMW, that it's so different right now. So I think more Kawasaki, sila Suzuki. Gusto natin papasukin itong mga Jap brands eh. Kasi ito yung may mga budget.
Even Yamaha.
Yamaha may budget yan. Daming budget yan. Kawasaki, sobrang galante yan. Diba? But how do we make them excited? You know? Tingnan mo naman yung mga support nila sa mga underbone.
Yep, ito, yung mga bikes to.
Oo. Tingnan mo naman.
Before kasi medyo katanggap-tanggap pang walang representation kasi wala pa sila sa market. Pero ngayon, ang laki na rin ng market nila sa big bikes. They are offering iba't ibang displacement from 250, 400.
Ako, pag wala kang flag dito na dealer sa big bike, kasi big bike rider ako eh, diba? Hindi naman ako scooter rider. So, pag wala kang representation dito, I won't buy your brand. Kasi wala, hindi mo sinusuportahan eh. Hindi naman ako bibili ng bike na hindi mo susuportahan yung mga riders natin.
Community building.
Any brands that don't believe that community buildings kung saan mag-i-invest. It's for me, I can't even imagine that. No? Ako doon ko kasi lalagay lahat ng budget ko eh.
On this race, Kurt Thomas Domingiano still leading the way. Bike number 20, followed by Veyar Suba. However, Veyar Suba with the fastest lap of the race at 2:25.452.
Nice one.
P3.
Papalitan pa sila.
Oo. P3, Clifford Bacchus is at P3. Holo Suba, P4. Lei Pino Chang, P5. Travis Anakin Jason. Ako, may Anakin pala dito. Darth Vader.
Oo. Paglaki niyan, mas salbahe pala.
P6. Vortex Suba naman, P7.
5 laps to go.
Jared Resultay, P8. Zane Doblada, P9. Followed by Ricardo Balangkit. And then Kenzo Miguel Abadilla. That is your top 11. But the show is going to be between these two right here. Domingiano and Suba. And we've seen Suba do this throughout the season. Just really waiting for his moment until making a move in the last couple laps of the race. Sometimes nga, kanina nakita natin, he waited until the last corner. Photo finish.
Pero pag nakita mo ngayon yung mga rider din, kaya tumutulin yung time, yung riding style nila nagbago na, no?
Oo, nag-i-improve din.
Ano na eh, parang pang superbike na eh. Nakikita mo na yung mga lock-on sa labas.
And mukhang nagka-technical problem si
Nako.
Suba na wala.
That's right.
Kurt Thomas Domingiano leads the race. And makikita na pagkasunod na meron pa siyang kasunod.
And just as I was saying that Suba could be waiting for his time to make a move, parang nasiraan yata ng mechanical issues.
Oh no.
Nawala na. Nawala
Yeah.
na ang kasunod ni Kirk.
Yan ang ano natin sa small bikes, no? Talagang may mga ganyang issue.
So Clifford now is your second place.
But there is still another Suba there. Holo Suba now P3. After his brother looks like he's out of the race.
Wala naman nag-crash.
Ito. Ay. Nag-slow down na siya kanina.
So Domingiano all alone right now up ahead.
With 4 laps to go.
At what point here, if you're Kirk, do you kind of save the bike?
Ako mag-slow down na ako ng konti. Just
Dito,
to make
no?
sure. Siguro, usually naman yung RPM yung basihan.
Oo.
So, siguro kung ang red line is 12,000, 13,000, so mga 11,500, 12,000 will be enough para lang sure na hindi masyadong masagad yung makina.
Kasi yung capacity nito mga motor na to 110% yata nila ginagawa.
Oo eh.
Even the displacement, the Yamaha Mio is only 110cc. So, itong category to is 160. So, 50cc more than double.
Dinadagdag nila.
Almost.
200% pala.
Medyo malayo na yung second place, no?
So it is, as it stands right now, Kirk Thomas Domingiano P1, Clifford Bacchus P2, Holo Suba P3. And then you have Lee Pino Chang P4, Vortex Suba P5. So we lost a Suba, but there are still 2 more in this race.
Third place, 160. Other Suba is Vortex at 115 SL Novice.
If you're just joining us, we want to say hello to you guys watching on the Facebook page of Psbk TV as well as the YouTube channel. This is the final leg of the Philippine Superbike Championship 2022 powered by Angkas. And the race that you are currently watching is the 115 SL 160cc intermediate and expert class. After this, we're going to be bringing you the Ducati Cup, the Gentleman's Race Ducati Cup, and then the MTRT Maxi Scooter 185 class. You know, usually when we see the mga underbones racing, these are the smaller displacement bikes. Parang dikit-dikit sila eh. But this race, we're kind of see that they're all separated.
Yeah.
Not normal for a race in this displacement.
Malayo na from other novice riders. Kaya nag-iiwan-iwalay.
And that's something that Kirk was talking about no kanina with the interview with Phoebe. Na sinasabi niya like sa beginning ng season, parang they couldn't figure it out yet eh. Parang they're just learning the bike, learning, you know, they're learning each other. And then here he is right now.
Improve na yung bike setup.
Yun talaga pag tinatapos mo yung season eh.
Yep. And of course, laging implementation ng learning.
The open right there. So Kirk Thomas Domingiano, very, very dominant here.
So 16-second gap.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
No.
And the two of them can actually should think last turn towards the
Yun.
main. Yun! Hinihintay ni Direk Jan ikaw talaga.
Okay. Yan.
Yan, para masundan, di ba?
Tama, oo.
Ito yung novice rider naman natin itong mga
Yan, no? Bakit sila naka-slip rim? Bakit ganyan?
Pag nawala ka dyan, hindi ka na makakahabol. Sorley, Kino, Chang, and Vortex Suba.
Sa mga nagbibisikleta, naiintindihan yan eh, no? Malaki yan sa mga nagbibisikleta.
Less effort. And
Pag naka-slipstream.
Oo.
There's your race leader right there, bike number 20, Kirk Thomas Domingiano. Last 2 laps of the race. Again, after this is going to be the Ducati Cup, followed by the MTRT Maxi Scooter 185 class. Arguably the most famous class no, dito sa Psbk.
Oo.
Sobrang daming participant.
Galing yan.
Mga 40 plus yata yun.
Galing. Mas exciting pag ganun kadami.
Oh,
iba-ibang tao.
Yeah, lots of things happening.
Yeah.
Lots of characters.
Correct.
But there can only be one Enel Bano.
Isa lang yan. Wag na ko marera yan. Mapoprotesta ako. Limang teammate kukunin ko eh. Tapos nakaharang lahat. Kahit yung oras ko mataas.
Final lap for Kirk Thomas. And it looks like he and Clifford Bacchus are going to be walking away with this 1-2 finish. So take a look at some of the other riders there.
So bike number 32.
Bukas ka agad. Yun. Masyadong maaga.
Running a little wide there from the...
So sa atin, sa rules natin, pag lumabas ka ng gano'n, wala bang penalties yun?
Wala. Usually sa qualifying siya and pagka-race na ganun. Basta wag pa ulit-ulit.
Oh, another casual. Oh my goodness, that's race leader. That is race leader Kirk Thomas Domingiano in the last lap of the race.
Yan ang race. Kasi pag pinapakinggan mo yung motor, hindi ka tulad ng big bike, nasasara mo yung throttle eh. Tapos bubuksan mo, sara. Ito talaga bukas lahat eh.
So 519, Clifford Bacchus.
And Clifford Bacchus is already celebrating.
Yun, teka muna. Makarating ka muna.
Kalahati pa.
Kalahati
track
pa.
Well, the question is, how did he know? How did he know that
Maybe pass by.
Dahil nakita niya.
he passed by? So, Kirk Thomas Domigiano, unfortunately for him, he was so dominant throughout this race, but there he is. Race over. From hero to zero really quick.
Alam mo yung naramdaman ni Kirk, naramdaman ko rin yan sa BMW ko last time. Sa 2 taon kung hindi ginamit, nagtampo.
So Clifford Bacchus gonna capitalize on the misfortunes of Kirk Thomas Domigiano. He's got a couple more turns to go.
Okay, here you go.
Entering the last turn.
Relax na. Kahit yung pagligo, hindi na nakaano.
And there he is. Celebrating. Clifford Bacchus, your race winner, P1.
Dito 50-50 talaga eh. Kailangan yung reliability ng bike eh. Yung paano mo sa
Importante.
setup.
Oo. So, not only VR Suba was out of the race, but Holo Suba also did not finish this race, both with bike problems.
Yeah, probably they're using the same.
Yeah, setup and bike and everything, no? Yung nga sabi ni VR Suba nga kanina that they were using the same setup, using the same everything. And when you ride it at the limit, oh, you got to feel for him. You got to feel for Kirk Thomas Domigiano. He looked very strong in this race. Looked like he was gonna just. I said it. I sabi ko nga kanina that he was gonna be he's gonna walk away with a race win, but unfortunately, bike issues gonna prevent him from claiming victory. The Clifford Bacchus is the guy who not only showed his skill but also his bike managed to last till the very end. Almost parang endurance race na rin to para sa mga smaller displacements.
Sobrang torture test to.
So that's bike number 19. This is your podium finishers right there.
Dino Chang, second place overall, but first place in 115 SL Novice, followed by Travis, Anakin, Jason.
I wonder if the parents of Travis Anakin know that Anakin is really Darth Vader.
Baka fan sila ni Anakin ng Star Wars.
Fan ni Darth Vader. Eh, kontrabida si Darth Vader.
Sa huli,
Oh, naging good guy naman
good guy naman
siya
siya.
sa huli. You see the racers there celebrating as they cross the start-finish line. And congratulations to Clifford Bacchus, who won first overall and capitalizing on the misfortunes of VR Suba and as well as Kirk Thomas Domigiano. Very unfortunate for those two that despite being the front of the pack, bike issues prevented them from actually finishing the race.
alam niyo nandito si Miguel Bichara eh. Dapat nandito din siya mag-talk siya dito.
Baka nasa Angkas Suite.
Oh,
So if you're listening to us or watching us from the Angkas Suite,
yan, si Miguel Bichara, yan, dapat magsalita dito.
you can come over to the
I-ex-
broadcast booth.
I-explain niya kung paano ginawa yung bike.
Especially sa Ducati Cup or
Mm.
Pirelli, okay din ma-invite natin if he's here.
Nakita ko kanina eh. Sa Skyway pala nakita ko na.
Papunta dito.
So Ducati Cup coming up
Coming
next.
up next, here's the highlights of this race. As you can see, Kirk Thomas Domigiano really was so dominant, and that's VR Suba right behind him. With bike issues with those two, forcing them not to finish the race.
So 1-2 pa yung nasiraan.
Oh, but that's to the benefit
Yeah, but that's racing.
of this man right here. Yeah, that is racing. That's part of it. No, it's a hard pill to swallow, pero ganun talaga eh.
Yep.
Ganun talaga. Parang it's like saying injury is part of sports,
Yes.
like basketball or boxing, especially. All right, we are going to be bringing you the Ducati Cup in just a few moments. as we see the celebration. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat in full effect here at the Clark International Speedway. And once again, we're going to be bringing you the Ducati Cup in just a few moments after all bikes have been brought back into the paddocks and the Ducatis will be out on the starting grid. We'll be right back.
Angkas has always been advocating safety riding. No? Ito yung naging cornerstone po talaga ng Angkas na mapakita sa tao na ang pagsasakay ng motorsiklo, magagawa po natin yan in a safe manner. And yung Angkas Dream Cup is the epitome, no? Talagang the highest level of motorcycle safety riding. So talagang we wanted to really embody that, no? And show everybody na, you know, if you have the talent, you know, take it out of the streets and into the track. Hindi naman po lahat ng tao nakakapag-participate sa motorsports. So, ginawa po natin yung Angkas Dream Cup so that we can bring motorsports down to the grassroots level. Ngayon dun sa 18 million na nagmomotorsiklo, may chance na ngayon, mayaman ka man o mahirap ka, basta meron kang talento sa pagmomotorsiklo, pwede ka sumali sa Angkas Dream Cup. Open po yan. At kung ikaw ay naging champion po dito, we will support you between the partnership of Angkas and Ducati all the way up to international races.
With the proper support, kaya nga yung binibigay ng Angkas is this program where we teach our fellow Filipinos on how to succeed in the international level para maiangat natin na ang Pilipino hindi lang nagmamaneho ng motor pero competitive din internationally, which is pinakita ni Troy Tishay na possible pala.
So that was my first podium in the IDM Championship, which was the German Supersport 300 Championship. So not only was I the first to participate there, but also the first to podium. So of course I'm really proud of myself, but more than that, I'm thankful for all of the support that everyone's been giving me, because it's not a journey that I take alone, but also with a lot of help from other people. I'm really thankful that Angkas is supporting me in my career, in my goal, my dreams. And I'm so proud that they want to do this for not just myself, but also so many other riders. So I hope that the Philippines becomes let's say a motorsport country, because now it's a growing sport. And I think that in a few years, maybe we can have more Philippine riders in international competition.
Magkaiba po yung inasabi natin na basta racing lang, no? Dun sa tinatawag nating motorsports, right? So when you put it in the context of sporting, meron yang rules and regulation, controlled environment yan. And we always exercise the safety of the athletes, the safety of the people that are participating in the sporting event. So talagang dito po natin makikita yung skill ng bawat tao sa pagra-ride nila, but in a controlled and safe environment.
Alam ko na recommended ako ni Kuya TJ, kay Sir George, kasi magkakakilala nga po sila na nag-aangkas nga po si Papa. Tapos yun, marunong din akong rider, kumbaga may experience. Ayun, nagsisimula talaga ako, doon kami kumuha ng pera na pang ano sa karera ko, kasi hindi naman biro yung mga gastos eh. Talagang sinabi ko, bago magkarera, mag-training ako ng training. Nagbunga naman lahat ng hard work. Kahit na sobrang dami kong category, parang wala lang daw nangyari sa akin kasi hindi naman biro yung mga ginawa ko bago pumunta dito eh. Kasi sinasabi nila para daw akong robot. Eh, hindi naman nila nakita kung gaano katagal yung training na ginawa ko bago paghandaan talaga yung mga ganitong bagay.
So meron po tayong karera every month. This is a 6-leg circuit. Our championships po will be at the end of the year. So you'll expect more races to come, and this is just the beginning. I think there's going to be a lot more in store, a lot more exciting stuff for Angkas, and of course the Angkas Ducati partnership, the Angkas Dream Cup. And kami naman po, ang gusto namin is paano natin ibibigay ang motorsports para sa pangkalahatan. How do we give access to everybody, rich or poor, para magkaroon sila ng tsansa maging champion?
greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. Just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah,
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind to take it, I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah. There's no
Welcome everyone to the first Let's Ride as One Ducati Global Ride. Riding as one today, we have showed the world how lively and united the Ducati Philippines family is.
I'm so sick of my mind.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a warm time.
It's really so amazing to have everyone here. To have such a big number of participants, really incredible. And thank you guys for supporting the brand.
Thank you very much. Sobrang overwhelmed kami. After 2 years, ngayon lang ulit tayo nagkaroon ulit. Ride safe, pauwi ha!
Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts for being here and being part of the 300 strong Let's Ride as One event.
Thank you for supporting.
It's really so amazing to have everyone here. To have such a big number of participants. Alright, alright. Kaya pa lang tayo mag-start.
Beach Resort. Wala yung top 3.
Oh, i-toss na natin kay Phoebe para mahaba yung mga interview niya. The Ducati Cup is about to begin here at the Clark International Speedway, race number 1 of the Ducati Cup. And let's turn it over to Phoebe to talk to some of the racers.
Yes, when all you see are Ducatis on the cup, you know it's time for the Ducati Cup. I mean, on the grid. Ayan, nawala tuloy yung adlib ko. Hi, Jason, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yes, also known as the Racing Man, tama?
Biruan lang namin dito yun.
Yeah, so I know the Ducati Cup is known as a gentleman's game, ano? So what does this mean for you being part?
Ano siya? It means a lot. Kasi you know, we support the brand. We love Ducati. And you know, for you to be able to race with with friends, yeah, which I also consider as family, it's a big thing. That's my idol.
Yes. He's pointing to TJ Alberto, of course. So what is your main goal for this?
Well, main goal is syempre to enjoy, di ba? And then to finish the race unscathed. Dapat walang incident.
So do you, apart from this, is there any other category that you race in?
For this last leg, wala. Just Ducati Cup. I was supposed to race Pirelli, pero next year na lang.
Okay, so you will drive next year?
Pirelli Cup, yeah.
All right, we will see you there. All right, have fun. All right, let us move on to position 5. Thank you. Ren C, also known as the Gentle Giant. Tama ba? You are the Gentle Giant of this race. How are you feeling now?
Good.
Yeah, so, gentleman's game. No? So what is your main goal for being in the Ducati Cup?
Just to learn and enjoy the camaraderie between friends.
Yes. So is there anything that you have learned sa racing skill mo, sa bike mo, that you can apply sa iyong other categories?
Well, of course, every chance you get inside the track is a learning experience. So whenever I go around, I discover new things. Especially we're short on practice this season, this leg. So I kind of make this my practice sessions too.
So why? Bakit kayo nakulangan ng training?
A lot of mishaps with the bike. Fortunate events with you're like unforeseen things.
Alright, so what is your message to your fans watching?
Nothing. Nothing really.
Shy naman. Alright, good luck, have fun. Alright, that's it guys. Back to you.
Alright, thank you very much, Phoebe. Wala siyang message, but
Suplado to sa
Sa
suplado
personal.
yan, yung Renzi na yan.
Of course, this is the Ducati Cup. And race order, we have John Timbol P1, Zhong Zheng P2, Christopher Guzman P3, and then followed by Gico Tobias, Ren C, Jade Dan, Christian Hoxon, Paulo Aguilar, Gabriel Flores, Jade Regala. Wow, okay, my bad. Sorry, Jade.
Mention.
Alvin Pulion, Ryan Rivera, Rod Rojas, Gabriel Benipayo, and TJ Crisostomo.
Yan, may
Madami
mga-
ngayon sa grid ng
Marami.
Ducati, ha?
Marami.
Saka may mga ibang CSS students.
Oh, that's right.
So, nice to see new color scheme of Renzi, Asaya Beach Resort.
Oo nga, no?
Bagong sponsor.
Yeah.
Bagong
Pero wala siyang
colors.
message para sa atin, eh.
Ba't ganun?
Fan pa naman niya ako.
Ano yan? Baka naka 100% focus.
So we see some, of course, Panigales out on the track, Street Fighter, Hyper Motard also out on the track.
So, starting ma-orient sa karera, then to Pirelli Cup. So, madaming nawala from the qualifying.
Yeah.
Kinonserve na nila siguro yung mga energy nila to Pirelli Cup. Like,
Siyempre, ano na to, last race weekend.
Yep.
So they want to focus on the bigger picture to them, no?
Yeah.
Ito yung Ducati Cup, what's nice about it, yung sabi nga nila ng mga riders natin, it's really, these guys are friends. They ride together out on the road. They ride together yung mga morning breakfast rides. And then when an opportunity like this comes, they can go on the track with their friends. They use it as practice. Parang sabi nga ni Renzi, he discovers new things every time he's out on the track that he uses to his advantage. However, having said that, syempre, when you see the lights turn on and go off, tapos you're on the starting grid, pero minsan lumalabas pa rin yung competitive nature, eh. Diba?
Dapat talaga lumabas. Tsaka ito yung alam mo, pag nagko-coffee kayo, at least, di ba? Ito yung magandang kwentuhan nyo pag nagkarera kayo. At least alam nyo sino matulin sa inyo, di ba?
Mga 1 month yung asaran. Hanggang makabawi ka. So, ayun din, tulad ng nabanggit nila, Ducati owners from different industry. May mga professionals, may mga ibang doktor, some of them are business owners, professionals. So, galing din from different community and industry.
Yung mga maraming doctor, no? Maraming plastic surgeons na mga riders.
Yep.
Dapat talaga mag-ingat yan kasi kulang na doktor natin sa Pilipinas. Siyempre, yung kamay nila yung kanilang
Pati sa CSS, marami rin doctor.
Yep.
Kaya good. Ang mga doctors kasi, of course, they have to, para maging doktor ka, hindi ka naman pwedeng sa chismis lang naging doktor, di ba? Kumbaga, you really have to learn, they study, that's hanggang makuha nila yung specialty nila. No?
Parang alam mo yung work ethic.
Yeah.
to become a doctor is there,
Correct.
and they apply it to this,
Yes.
to riding.
Sana appreciate din nila siguro yung module per module.
Yeah.
So alam nila yung value kagad.
Oo.
Okay.
So here we go.
Warm-up done.
Ducati Cup.
Sila Bikers MD, ano natin yan, kaibigan natin yan, puro doktor din yan.
You know, when you look at the paddocks and you see Renz and Kiko taking selfies,
yan, Renzo.
kailangan i-post din yan eh. Here we go. Here we go. Renzi actually having problems with his bike.
I think he
start.
misread the
light.
The light.
Ay, sabi nga niya, practice daw to, di ba?
Oo. Hinintay niya mag-green. Walang green yan.
Or nag-blink siya, nagulat siya na walang ilaw.
Ganun yun talaga, no? When in the start of a race, your eyes are wide open until those lights turn off.
Correct.
So, of course, the Ducati Cup always looks good kasi lahat, di ba? Ducati lahat, and then they all know what they're doing out on the racetrack, and they're also very kind to each other. Even though may mga passing din, pero at least they're still very gentleman-like.
Yeah. So ito
looks like bike number 8, J-Tan, novice / masters. Yep, J-Tan.
J-Tan's leading. Kailangan talaga first ka para mahagip ka sa camera. First, second, third.
5 laps to go.
Of course, the cameras do love the guys up in front, no? And J-Tan right now, solong-solo niya eh. Here he is, about to cross the start-finish line. But here we go. The other guys have finally caught up. Renzi, the gentle giant, decided to, tama na yung practice na yan. I wanna put on a show.
Si Renzi kasi kaya nakakapag-race ng madaming mga races. Kasi very fit yan.
Basketball player yan dati.
Basketball player. Kung di nagbibisikleta, lagi may ginagawa yan.
Oo.
Mamaya magugulat na lang ako yung bahay sa katabi namin, ginagawa din niya.
Siya mismo. Of course, Renzi, a former UAAP player for the De La Salle Green Archers. Panahon niya ni Renren Ritualo. Ira
Sabi mo,
So very famous yung pangalan na Ren during that time, di ba?
Laps to go.
So J-Tan still leading the way here in the Ducati Cup. Bike number 8.
So there are basically 11 racers lang sa grid. No? Sila John Timbol, si John Zhuang, si Topher hindi rin, Jico hindi rin.
I didn't see Tofu there.
Yeah.
I didn't see him on the start of the grid.
Nag-conserve yun ng energy.
Oo.
Yeah, better.
Pero may Street Fighter kanina pero hindi siya eh.
Even hypermotor.
Yeah, there's a hypermotor as well. So J-Tan looking good right now. I wonder if we can get a shot at the hypermotard.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Hindi,
Street Fighter yan eh.
SF na may cowl.
Yeah.
Iba si Tofu yun.
Hindi siya.
Pero kailangan talaga yan eh, yung windscreen na yan.
Oo, kailangan talaga.
Right here, I remember being on this straight, 230. I mean, guys go almost 300 there. I'm going at very far from that. And I thought I was gonna fly off the bike.
Yeah,
I had to close the throttle.
Correct.
So I don't know how Tofu does it.
Yeah.
And the other guys on naked bikes, it's just really kakapagod talaga.
May seatbelt siya.
Bakit?
Lock on.
Oo.
Do Multistradas ever join the Ducati Cup?
Dati.
Meron?
Super dati ba pero hindi pa Ducati Cup yata yun eh. Pirelli Cup yun si John Marcelo.
Ah, yeah? Naka MTS?
Kalahati ng stand niya na wala na dahil sakaliko niya.
There's bike number 7. That's Alvin Pulion, the Street Fighter. And there's the Acacia tree.
Yes. Yan ang when you know you have to start to set up for the last corner.
Yeah.
Yan. Mga markers.
Paolo Aguilar, bike number 151. That line looked a little wide to me.
Yeah.
Did not hit the apex.
Yes.
But I'm no expert here, but I want to ask you guys. You guys have been racing here for quite some time. Was there any reason for that, or was it he just trying something different?
Ako sa tingin ko, medyo masyado niya ng linate ni turn in. Kasi syempre na ano ka eh, na pressure ka, 'di ba? Gusto mo matulin, 'di ba? May camera. So that's why yung mga experienced racer also have yung mga markers nila, very konti lang yung mga adjustment if they want to go fast or maintain. So yun yung indifference ka ng experience sa hindi.
Actually, that's the visual aid, no? The visual markers on the track. That's actually something that I did learn from CSS.
Yeah. So maganda track natin kasi madaming visual markers, madami kang pwedeng tandaan. Pagkatulad ng Sipang, sobrang linis ng track.
Wala.
Ang hirap talagang kailangan medyo kabisado mo. So when you don't hit your apex, syempre, you do a wider line, mas matagal kang makakagas.
Yeah. There's the Street Fighter once again. I've yet to see the hyper motard out on the track. With 3 laps to go. Renzi now applying some pressure there.
Jade for first place finish.
Tsaka yung starting niya kasi kanina mali talaga.
Parang naka-neutral yata siya or something.
Hindi, parang ano yun.
Parang hinihintay siya.
Oo.
Baka he just wanted a little bit more challenge.
Oo, pwede.
Diba?
Baka nag-blink siya sa tingin ko. Hindi niya nakitang nawala ng ilaw.
Mga 1 second din yun bago siya naka-start. Nakalagay sa bike na red kanina, atat na sticker.
Yun yung number.
Yung number ba yan? Meron ba tayo
atat?
Meron ba tayo atat na member dito ngayon?
There's the hyper motard. Meron sa Ducati paddock, meron siguro nandun.
Meron kanina.
Meron kanina. Nagpag-selfie nga dito sa taas eh.
Si Omi.
Si Omi.
Oo. Hindi, kumakarera.
Wala. I'm not sure.
Ayun yung hyper.
There's the hyper motard.
So, 3 laps to go.
But it's not, I like seeing the different types of bikes. No? The hyper motard, the street fighter. Aside from the sport bikes out on the track, it's nice to see the others. Kaya nga I'm curious to see if if we're ever gonna see an MTS again on the track.
Maganda siguro kung yun lang maglalaban. Sakali all sport touring bikes, yun, maganda siguro yun. All hyper motards. Well, hyper motards si Ducati lang naman yan.
Ito na, last few turns for Ren and Jade. Last lap na pala, hindi nag-update yung monitor natin. So, approaching chicane.
And Jade does get the checkered flag, followed by Ren C. So Renz, despite having all sorts of problems there in the start, manages to salvage P2.
Who's P2?
Hindi gumagana ang mga screen namin.
And then bike number 21.
Big wobble. Almost. Good save.
Dapat medyo focus last lap.
So congratulations to Jade Tan for winning the Ducati Cup. Renzi for finishing P2. And that is Alvin Pullion with the Street Fighter. Bike number 7. And when we see the highlights and the replay of this race, let's see what happens talaga to Renzi. Para malaman natin.
Doon sa starting, no?
Oo. Feeling ko nga, he blinked and then lights out.
Tapos nag-abang pa rin siya.
Yan, no?
Ayan, no?
Pero matagal eh.
Yan.
Parang
hindi siya nakatingin.
Parang that's longer than a blink. Who was he looking at is the question.
Yeah. yung mga angkas model kasi nandun sa...
Well, Jade capitalized on that and was able to take the lead from pretty much start to finish here in this race. But at least Renz, he fought back. He worked his way up the order and ended up salvaging P2. So coming up next after this one, it's going to be the biggest grid on the Psbk. It's going to be the MTRT Maxi Scooter 185 class.
Ilan sila?
I do believe we have close to 40.
Wow.
40 riders on one grid. And you see the celebration there of Jade Tan. And that's P3 was bike number 21. That's Christian Hoxon. And congratulations to all the riders, not just the winners, but all the riders of the Ducati Cup. And they do have another race later on this afternoon. It's going to be the last race of the day, actually. And once again, we're going to be bringing out the MTRT Maxi Scooter 185 class in just a few moments. We'll be right back.
when I ride the Street Fighter, it's basically like I'm riding my race bike on the road. I think when we feel finesse, it's when everything just clicks into place. Now you feel like every single lap you do is like you have a good rhythm. You don't feel out of control. You feel quite in control, like you can do anything you really want to do.
The bike doesn't need to control you. You must control the bike.
I can tour, I can canyon carve in the twisties, and I can just have sport bike fun on Sundays. This is such an addictive bike to ride. I can't wait to ride it all the time.
We want to be completely prepared. We're not thinking about anything else but the race. I think when it's race day, we want to be one with the bike. We know the bike in and out. It's not only our bike at this point, but it's an extension of ourselves.
You want to know what a 208 horsepower, 199 kilo super naked feels like? Fun.
It's important that you're confident enough to use it.
I'm always looking for performance in my bike. That's why I choose the Street Fighter as my everyday bike.
Hi guys, I'm TJ Alberto. I'm a rider this year in the Asia Superbike Championship. I'll be riding in the ASB 1000 on the number 77 Ducati Panigale V4R, so watch out for me on the races. And last year was actually also the 2021 Philippine Superbike champion with the Ducati Panigale V4R. This year I'm so happy to be part of the Angkas Motorsports family. It's so nice to have gotten this partnership rolling. And I'm really so happy to have the support of you guys. I really feel the love and compassion from you guys about the motorcycling industry, and that's what I'm all about. I really love motorcycles from the very start, ever since I was so young. So thank you so much, and see you all on the road, mga kagulong.
Angkas has always been advocating safety riding. No? Ito yung naging cornerstone po talaga ng Angkas na mapakita sa tao na ang pagsasakay ng motorsiklo, magagawa po natin yan in a safe manner. And yung Angkas Dream Cup is the epitome, no? Talagang the highest level of motorcycle safety riding. So talagang we wanted to really embody that, no? And show everybody na, you know, if you have the talent, you know, take it out of the streets and into the track. Hindi naman po lahat ng tao nakakapag-participate sa motorsports. So, ginawa po natin yung Angkas Dream Cup so that we can bring motorsports down to the grassroots level. Ngayon dun sa 18 million na nagmomotorsiklo, may chance na ngayon, mayaman ka man o mahirap ka, basta meron kang talento sa pagmomotorsiklo, pwede ka sumali sa Angkas Dream Cup. Open po yan. At kung ikaw ay naging champion po dito, we will support you between the partnership of Angkas and Ducati.
To the coverage of the Philippine Superbike Championship, leg number 6, day number 2. And this is the biggest grid that we have here in in the Philippine Superbike Championship. We got a total, let me count this, a total of 59 riders. But of course, not everybody's going to be out there on the grid. Right now, it looks like we're going to be having 48 riders on the grid, which is still very, very big. And I do believe Phoebe Walker is down there at the grid to interview some of the riders. Let's send it over to Phoebe.
Yes, blockbuster ang grid natin ngayon. As on my list, we have a total of 37 racers for MTRT Maxi Scooter class. And next to me currently holding up pole position is Sean Barshal. Hi Sean, kamusta?
Hello, okay naman po. Sana maganda maging resulta ng Maxi Scooter class.
Yes, so this is your second race of the day. How was your first performance?
Yung una, nag-champion sa race, kaso kinapos kami sa points para sa overall championship, pero atong Maxi sana makakuha ng teammate ko. Wingman ako ngayon. Tignan natin.
Alright, so base sa previous races mo, is there anything specifically that you want to improve on?
Siguro yung sa engine lang namin, yung matibay lang, yun lang. Pero overall okay naman na.
Good luck and talk to you again later. We are moving on to position number 2, held by Kerwin Chang. Hi Kerwin! How are you? Again, kamusta yung first race mo kaninang umaga?
Ayun, hindi na naman para sa akin. Pero okay lang, madami pa namang karerang parating.
Yes. So ano ang goal mo ngayon for yourself at saka para sa Team JVT?
Goal ko ngayon, pacing lang muna. Hanggat di ko papagurin yung makina ko kasi may pag-asa ako sa championship. At yun lang, antay lang tayo ng tempo sa last lap. Safety lang. At dasal.
Alright, okay, thank you. Talk to you again later. Good luck, ha? Move on tayo. Position 3, held by Neil John Centeno. Hi, kamusta?
Okay naman po.
Yes, masaya. Very good. Pang ilang race mo today?
Pangalwa pa lang po.
Okay, and kamusta kanina?
Okay naman po, medyo malayo pero babawi po ako dito.
Okay, so this is the last leg of Psbk. Confident ka ba sa standing mo?
Oo, syempre naman po, lagi.
Okay.
Laging confident.
Yes.
Enjoy lang lagi.
Tama. Alright, so anong goal mo?
Makasabay lang. Kung papala rin, sana champion. Para masaya.
Basta masaya lang, ano?
Everybody happy.
Oo, tama. Everybody happy. So what is your... Sasali ka ba next season? Makikita ka ulit namin?
Opo, syempre.
Alright. Okay, message sa fans mo.
I love you all.
I love you all. Alright, good luck, ah. Okay, let's move on to rider number 4, P4. Christian Anderson. Hi, Christian. How are you?
Hello, okay naman.
Okay, happy ka ba sa naging performance mo so far sa Psbk?
Oo, masaya-masaya ako ngayong araw.
Ngayong araw lang?
Ngayong araw lang.
So ano yung mga natutunan mo sa previous races mo?
Wala, marami ako natututunan sa bawat karera ko. Halos lahat ng karera ko na sinasalihan pa. Bawat karera ko may natututunan ako.
Okay, example?
Example, ngayon, sana makachamba kami ngayon.
Okay. Anong goal mo?
Goal ko, talunin silang lahat. Mga nasa harapan ko, tatalunin ko. Ganon. Sana, kayanin.
Oo, kakayanin mo yan. So okay ka ba sa bike mo? Okay ba to?
Okay naman siya. Medyo laban-laban naman ng konti. Malapit sa katotohanan.
Alright, very good. Good luck, ha? Okay, ingat ka. Alright, let's move on. Last interview for this category. Let's move on to P6, P5. Ayan, si JC Mercado. Hi, how are you? Kamusta? How are you feeling?
Okay lang, medyo kabado. Pero focus lang dapat.
Focus lang, tama. So, what is your main goal?
Makuha ko yung overall champion sa category ko.
Okay. And ano yung gusto mong i-improve on? Kasi, you know, we've had a lot of legs already. So, is there anything specific?
Gusto ko pa improve yung skill ko, makapasabay sa kanila talaga, sa mga expert, kasi beginner lang po ako eh.
So, sinong idol mo sa motorsports?
Halos lahat po yan.
Talaga? Walang isa? Isa lang?
Ayan, sila Kerwin.
Same category din?
Hindi po, ibang category po.
Ibang category. Alright. So, will we see you again next season?
Sana po. Kasi palabas na yung bagong baby eh. Baka mag-lilo muna.
Okay. Sige, oo. Focus muna sa family. Alright, good luck ha. Alright, that's it guys. See you later.
Alright, maraming salamat. Phoebe Walker, of course, the rose among the thorns here in the coverage of the Philippine Superbike Championship. And guys, sabi nga niya, 30 plus, almost 40 participants today. And if you look at the starting grid, it's actually really impressive because they go all the way pretty much to the end.
Yeah, papunta last corner.
Oh, so it's the biggest grid that we have here in the PSBK. And it's actually, I mean, understandable na ito yung pinaka sikat na karera because we see a lot of people, of course, using these bikes on the road. You know, they're the hot sellers ng mga brands dito sa Pilipinas. And that's why the following is really massive.
Yeah. Dominated by Yamaha Aerox bike. And we have several categories dito sa grid na to. We have the MTRT Maxi Open, Maxi Scooter 185 SL, and the MTRT UPAC Club Race.
UPAC Club Race.
Yeah, and MTRT Kimco KRV. One make race.
Ano yung mga brands na nandito na bike? So, Yamaha, sabi mo, ano
pa? Ito, siguro more than 90% ng grid is Yamaha Aerox.
Wow.
155.
The King, di ba?
Yep. Pero may nakita ko nga Kimco flag. Kimco
yun yung
models.
Kimco na one make race. So, far back.
Pero yung Sniper talaga, napaka-famous no, dito sa Pilipinas.
Sniper, Aerox. Medyo matagal na kasi siya na-introduce. So
ano yung pag hindi ko kasi alam yung scooter. Ano yung scooter pagdating mo, astig ka talaga? Yung pagdating mo ngayon, hanip yan parang gano'n.
Aerox or NMAX.
Aerox.
Pare silang 155cc.
Aerox, yeah.
Na air-cooled, water-cooled.
So pagdating mo nun, medyo parang...
ano ka nun?
High roller
top of the food chain.
Top of the food chain sa scooters. Ngayon, may bago na rin yung mga Honda ADV at 150cc din.
Actually, maganda yung ADV eh. Maganda siya. It really, it looks like a small version of the XADV.
Yes.
No? But I actually have tried the Aerox and the NMAX, of course. I don't know kasi yung age ko. Pero mas type ko pa rin yung NMAX. Parang mas relax, di ba? Yung Aerox, alam mo talaga pang pang performance eh. So you definitely get that feel with the Aerox. So yung NMAX mas chill eh, mas comfortable eh. Age na yata yun.
Pero walang NMAX na 400cc.
X-Max, yung malaki.
Pwede na ang highway yun.
Pwede na. Malaki yun. I think that's bigger than 400 yata yun eh, if I'm not mistaken.
600.
Alam ko, saka yung mga malaking, si Don Aliado, meron ganun. NMAX. 6'5", 6'6" si Don Aliado. Medyo basketball player. Malaki yun.
Kasya siya.
So, hello to the PBA Moto Club. If you guys are watching, Rico Meyerhofer, JJ Helterbrand, and the rest.
Is nagpa-plug hello to Club 200 and mga Atat Boys.
Yep.
Ikinig yan eh, sila Atat Boys eh.
Nanonood sila.
Tapos nagko-comment sa akin eh. Tapos, ano daw pinagsasabi ko?
So P1 here is Sean Barshal. Of course, Kerwin Chang, Sean Barshal, magka-teammates po yun. Team JVT. And we see them there, P1, P2. And again, we always see them in qualifying. They do really well. They're usually up the front of the pack. Yun nga lang, there have been multiple races this season na they are not able to finish.
Yep.
Pero nandun yung skill eh. Nandun na sila. You know that they can ride well to be in the front of the pack. And then you know the bikes are performance. I mean, they're really built for it. The question is, can they find that proper mix of being able to conserve a little bit so that the bikes will be able to finish the race.
Kasi 4 riders lang natin yung nasa 2 minute 21 second. So, third place, Neil Jan Centeno. And fourth, Christian Anderson.
Yung 1 second kasi, ano yan eh.
Malaki sa scooter.
Light years yan.
Speaking of which, there we go. One of the JVT bikes. Are they gonna try and jumpstart this or?
No.
So, ano
They
yan?
won't be allowed. Wala na.
Aerox ba yan?
Did not start. Yes, Aerox.
Oo, ganda na yung tsura, no?
Pogi yung Aerox. Pogi talaga.
So at least our 1 and 2 riders are still there.
Marami talaga yung JVT, no?
Yep, isa sa mga pioneer ng scooter racing
matagal
and
na yan
scooter
dito.
performance parts. I used to ride for them 2011 and 12.
Yun yung lagi silang talo, Gino.
Yun yung nananalo sila sa
yung time na yun. Yung panahon ni Rainiel.
Panahon ni Rainiel, grabe. Di na nanalo.
So unfortunately, one of the JVT riders is not even going to be able to start this race.
Ang ganda tingnan talaga pag marami.
Oh, yeah.
Dahil yung mga
Uniforms,
grid, yung mga
yep.
team, ang ganda.
Okay, no warm-up.
No warm-up.
7 laps for the MTRT Maxi Scooter class.
Once again, Sean Barshal leading the way at P1, followed by Kerwin Chang, bike number 99, P2. Neil John Centenio is going to be P3. Christian Anderson, P4. JC Mercado and Ton Farin round up your top 6.
Ang dami nito. Pag pinakilala natin isa-isa, tapos na karera.
Oo. Kaya nga, I stopped at 6 eh. This will be our final race. After this, we're going to be having a lunch break and be back for the Angkas Dream Cup. So here we go. Visors are down. The lights are on. And they're off. Oh, slow start here. Bad start for both JVT riders up ahead. Sean Barshal losing 5 positions right away at the start of this race.
All riders are out there.
Look at the number of riders that we have here on the racetrack.
So good start for bike number 64, Arman Salandani, 7. Now on top 3.
JC Mercado, bike number 246, was at P1 just for a moment, but it looks like he's been overtaken once again by a JVT rider.
So pagka karami yung mga nasa grid, no, very important na yung first corner and at least half of the track na magawa mo ng safe, no? Na hindi may pagbanggaan.
And despite Sean Barshal having a very bad start, he manages to find himself back in front really quick.
But
And the challenge, no, para sa mga viewers, kung pare-pares kayo ng lap time, it will take at least half second to overtake one rider. So kung napunta ka sa pang 15th, so ganong katagal, and gagawin mo yun per lap. So kung 7 laps lang, kailangan mong mag-lap time ng sobrang bilis para ma-overtake at mo lahat ng...
Walang mali talaga yun.
Walang mali.
Pero like I said, like we were discussing, Maganda bang mauna ka na kaagad dito?
Mas magandang mauna ka agad.
Okay.
Kasi pag naipit ka, yun nga, kaya kailanganin mo ng kalahating segundo maka-overtake sa bawat rider. If walang gap, kasi if may mas gap, so if 1 second at 7 laps, medyo madami-daming riders. So,
Sean Barshal and Neil John Centennial right now battling for the top spot as they make their way over to the chicane.
May tabangan silang panglakon pag lalabas. Yan. Babalik nila yung pa.
yung lako nila yung counts.
Alright, so we are watching right now bike number 82
versus bike number 97 of
that
Sean
is
Barshal.
Sean Barshal and Neil John Centennial. Our monitors are not working right now, so we're basing it on what we see.
Oh, what is this?
There's a rider down there
Rider down.
that looks like that's happened on top of the corkscrew.
So our Angkas rider EJ Sobretodo, bike number 22 on second place
Medyo nasa rin.
from 11th.
So expect to see some yellow flags in that area. Well, now they cleared it. It should be good to go.
Pag yellow flag, para sa mga viewers, hindi ka pwede mag-overtake during yellow flag.
That means there's something happening on the track.
Yes.
You need to be cautious. It's bike number 24 right now, Christian Anderson. Parang artista yung pangalan, no? Christian
iba,
Anderson.
Parang gumagawa ng parang kamag-anak ni Hanna-Barbera.
That's Sean Barshal making a move. Oh, munti ka na yun.
Sa tingin ko may konting contact.
Yeah.
Tumayo yung...
Yep, bike.
But that little incident has moved Sean Barshal all the way down to 4th. So right now, we have Christian Anderson P1. But grabe talaga itong Sean Barshal na to. This did not wait very long. Took him right there in Akasha. What great riding.
So at second place, Neil John Centeno.
Sean Barshal still leading the way here, entering the double apex and into making their way to the last turn until the very, very long straight, especially for this displacement.
So check ng mga riders yung mga position nila.
Oh, another JVT rider is out.
Is it a crash or a... So bike number 82 is now leading Neil John Centeno. Followed by bike number 24, Christian Anderson.
Hindi ko may strategy sila kasi nagsesenyasan sila ng team.
Pero itong category na to, may strategy talaga yan, ano?
Yeah, dapat.
Mukhang teammate si Centeno.
And there it is.
Christian Anderson.
Using teamwork there to get past, both of them get past Sean Barshal. Yung mga teammates ni Barshal, nasiraan na eh.
Oo.
Yung mga
Siya na
JVT
naiwan.
riders eh. There's also bike number 64 in the mix. That's Arman Salandanan. you see maybe about 4 or 5 riders already out of this race. And we still have about 4 laps to go.
4 laps remaining.
Every sector may motor na nakapark.
Oo.
So again, yung base bike is 155cc. Then they modified it to 180.
There's bike number 82 going off the track just a little bit, but now he's side by side with his teammate. And another rider is out. Was that fifth rider or so out of the race? Sean Barshal once again fighting into the first turn, and he manages to get the P1 once again here. But right now it's 1-on-2. He's facing teammates.
4 laps to go.
And he's got both of them behind him.
Asan na si EJ Sobretodo?
5th place. Fifth.
I remember one of the things that EJ Sobretodo said in a past race, na he would always wait until the last lap or so before making a move. Parang okay lang siya dun sa 5th, 4th, basta within striking distance.
Pero malayo yun pagka ganito scooter.
Ganito, medyo malayo na siya.
Pwede naman siya mag-first pag sumemplang lahat sa harap.
Well, I mean, we've seen already multiple bikes have out of this race, so anything can happen.
Yeah. Ganda ng laban
Very nice, very
medyo aggressive to
And ginagamit nila talaga yung buong truck.
Yeah. Nag-out of track pa nga sila.
So talaga naka-full gas yung mga yan.
And another racer is down. And you see one there also just limping his way probably into the paddocks. But right now the battle is between these 4. And you see there the sign, they were giving each other some signs with the 2 teammates. But Sean Barshal wants to get in between those 2. But don't look now, there's another rider there in the mix. Now there are 4 of them side by side entering turn 1.
So yan, pag naiwan ka sa slipstream, medyo mahirap na idikit yung gap.
And the top 4 riders are about to reach some of the back markers in a couple of turns.
Yeah.
3 laps to go.
I feel for the riders every time you see them in it's a grass or wherever. Parang they're just staring and they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Diba? Yun na yun. They have to wait until the race is over before they manage to get off the track.
Okay. Hindi makakapasok kasi yung pickup na.
So you see a back marker right there. Will he be a hindrance? There's another crash. So we started with about 40 riders. We are probably down to closer to 30 at the moment. Right there on the top of your screens, that was a back marker. As Sean Barshal and company are about to reach him.
So bike number 22 are Angkas rider at EJ.
But it looked like Sobretodo was able to. Oh, there's another rider down. But it looked like Sobretodo was able to get his bike going again.
So 3 laps to go.
But fantastic riding by these 3 right here. So no problem with that back marker. Marshall.
Ako, may naiwan pang mga, yun yung mga delikado pag may naiwan ng mga parts ng motor sa track.
So expect some yellow flags in some areas. If there's debris on the track. But these three right now look like they're going to be our podium finishers. But in what order is the question?
So 2 laps to go. Will Neil Centeno defend first place against Christian Anderson and Sean Barshal?
So Anderson and Centeno, teammates. Sean Barshal on his own right now as multiple JVT riders unfortunately are out of the race. Bike number 24 is still ahead. That's Christian Anderson. Wow! Christian Anderson is out. Guys! Both of them, Christian Anderson and Neil Centeno, are both out of the race. Unless they get this back on there. And Sean Barshal now is a clear.
It's either may hazard or may... Kasi ang dami ng sumemplang dun sa part ng track na yun.
That's in the Acacia corner.
Yep.
But now Sean Barshal's all on his own.
And he's approaching the last lap.
Galing. Yan ang dapat gawin ni Martin.
Wow. Sean Barshal in a turn of events here.
Last lap.
Entering the last lap. Now with no one in sight to challenge him.
Pero kanina pa talaga aggressive si Sean Barshal eh. Talagang inaano niya, hindi siya pumapayag na may ipit.
And to think that he had a very bad start.
Yes.
He lost about 5 places right away. But managed to make it up. And right now,
his color scheme JVT.
Yep.
JVT.
So we saw Mr. Abid Chow trying to slow down his rider.
Sabi niya, wala ka nang kalaban.
Wala nang kalaban.
Slow down, save the bike.
Make sure to finish.
Well, he's got 1 lap to go. Half a track until victory. The question is, did he see the sign? Did he see the sign to slow down?
I'm sure.
Hindi, madaming camera eh. Kailangan
on the front. Dito siya sa may pit lane. So, fully nakita naman. And I'm sure, isa din siya sa more experienced rider. Alam na niya yung dapat niyang gawin with that kind of gap.
So, Sean Barshal looking good.
So, ito yung corner na medyo hazardous.
And he takes it. There it is. There's the debris on the ground right there. You saw it. Not sure yet if that's from the 2 bikes that fell, if that's from the bike of Anderson and Centeno, or
parang before yun.
Before. So if it's from the one before, and they didn't manage to clear it.
So medyo medyo nagulat. Yung isang rider, it's either Christian or si Neil Jan.
Pero ano yun talagang 'di ba kahit sa mga semplang nangyayari yun eh. Wala nangyayari sa bike mo, may sumemplang sa harap mo rin.
Saan lalapit nila kanina eh. Talagang striking distance silang tatlo. Mas calm lang siguro si Sean.
So, ito na ba yung last lap? Ito na ba yung
checkered flag. Checkered flag for Sean Barshal.
So Sean Barshal.
Checkered flag.
Here he comes.
First place.
That's the checkered flag. Team JVT with the victory for the MTRT Maxi Scooter 185 class. Congratulations, Team JVT and Sean Barshal outlasting the competition. And when we see the highlights of this race, we'll be able to show you how bad a start he had, but managed to still somehow, some way. Here it is, like on the top of your screens, you saw him not really move forward fast enough.
Yeah.
And he lost so many positions right away, but he made up for it entering turn number 1. I mean, that's just great skill. There he is in Akasha. Did not take him long to be on top of the leaderboard. And then he found himself in a battle with Centeno and Anderson for most of this race. Right there, you see Centeno and Anderson, bike 82 and bike 24. And then we see multiple crashes happen.
Delicado.
And that was the beginning of the Semplangs.
Yeah.
And right, not yet there, but we're gonna see both. There's another one there in the back, before the back straight. But we're gonna see these two riders there. Yeah, multiple riders go down right here.
Yan naman problema pag dikit-dikit.
So yan yung tinatanong nyo kanina, kaya better na magkaroon ng clear track at least yung so our Angkas rider, bike number 22.
And that all happened in the Akasha corner.
Also, this is the crash.
Right there. And that led to the victory. Sean Barshal. Great stuff by Barshal and Team JVT in a very intense race with almost 40 riders. But we are going to be taking a lunch break, and once we return, we're going to be having the Angkas Dream Cup, and that's happening at just about 1:15 in the afternoon. We'll be right back.
Not just for our flag, but also for our brothers. Michael and Paolo, Lord, thank you for gathering us here today. Lord, heal every broken bone, make them recover really fast, full recovery, Lord God. And Lord God, we pray for strength for their families, Lord God, in this challenging time. This we ask in Jesus' holy and mighty name we pray. Amen.